What up, Joe?
It started with the penis part.
Y'all ain't ready for this one. They ain't ready. D and me and Brando.
You did it again.
For what?
Yo, what up, though? It's your boy DME. All right, boys, we're back at it again. We're back at it again. Bishop Brigante. Bishop Brigante. Tear that mirror down now. You know who I'm talking about. He has responded in a sort of way on Twitter to this whole King of the Dot disaster situation, the controversy that we have. We all know about what's going on with Dizaster and King of the Dot. And normally King of the Dot, they really don't respond to these situations. Now we know that Bishop Brigante, he's in with them. He's in with them. We know what's going on. So what did he say exactly? What did he say? Because we haven't had much back and forth. It's mostly just been disasters, So it was interesting for when it came across my timeline when I seen this, what Bishop Brigante had to say about the situation, because I'm curious, right? So we'll start with here. All right, he first starts off with, instead of focusing on responding to the haters, try focusing on responding to the supporters. Then he says, out of all the battlers we've worked with for 10 years, one or two make claims to us not treating them the way they see fit, Dizaster and Daylight. And now we're a shady company and league. Or maybe y'all are just some drama-seeking gossip girls. Then he tweets again. This is about 2 hours ago. I myself have zero problem with addressing whatever y'all want. But remember that these two guys who are having their differences were friends for years, and it's not cool the way it's reared its ugly head. Then he goes on. But there ain't one battler that we booked that didn't get every dollar that we negotiated for them to battle for. We are well known for going above and beyond with accommodations and amazing business for our competitors. I will say this though, any battler that feels a way about us and doesn't want to work with us anymore, that's fine. But we will always wish you all the best. We don't subscribe to hatred or animosity. The real ones know what's up. But please work off of facts only. And here's where he talks about organic, which was very interesting to me. I've been here beside organic for a decade, and the only thing he's ever been guilty of is letting shitty people take advantage of his kindness. But all of that is done. Gullick versus Ganny 2 is the warm-up. If y'all thought we was done, it's a good thing you don't get paid to think. They can, all right? And then that basically was it. Then apparently he went on Talkback Live or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really in that group. Or I think I am. I don't know. I'm not on Facebook. So that's another thing. I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I have an account. But, ever since, we don't want to get into that. I can't stand Facebook, man. I think it's a trash platform, man. But, get on Twitter. DM me. Twitter. At Twitter. At DME, whatever, you understand. But anyways, very interesting here. So what he's basically saying is that, and this was what I always thought about. And I never really heard shady about King of the Dot being a shady company. I never heard that before until what Dizaster and then now Daylight's been saying. Well, more specifically Dizaster and the whole situation with him. Now we've covered that. If you want to go check out my videos on it, I've done video after video about what Dizaster has said. Even the whole where it all started from with the whole Bingaboom thing. Back in like right after the Oxymoron battle. Way back then. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because, they really don't, King of the Dot really doesn't address the situation or address the negativity a lot. So for him to come out and actually say some words about it, I wanted to bring it to y'all because I brought you the Dizaster side. So I wanted to bring you to their side. And because there's always two sides to a story. There's always two sides to a story. I'm a big believer in that. Everybody's always thinks they're on the right when they're involved in a certain situation. Maybe there is a little bit of right and wrong with Dizaster and King of the Dot, what he said about Organic is what I've always heard about Organic, as far as him being, a really nice guy who who's allowed people to take advantage of him in business, and that goes right along with what his reputation is. So, and in Dizaster's defense, he's never actually went after Organic. There's never been a thing about Organic. It's been more about that other guy, the other guy. What's Zabi or whatever, and he left. I don't know. I don't even know exactly the ins and outs of that. But I think what it is he's more hurt. I think because of the friendship that Dizaster and Organic had. I think that's where a lot of this animosity is coming from, because maybe he felt that he deserved more, or just been looked out for better. I don't know because we don't know. We don't know 100. Well, I don't think we'll ever know. It's on those guys to either leave it, let it be, or put it out, and it seems like Dizaster started putting some of it out, and then he kind of held back a little, and now he's starting his little the left side, west side, left side, left side, west side connection. All right, shout out to Ice Cube for sure, and Mac 10, and what was my other man's name? What was the other guy's name, man? Come on, man, with the he used to do the the C-Walk, whatever. You don't remember. You remember who it is, all right? If y'all remember who it is, let me know in the comments. I forget. It was my bad. West Side Connection, man. The album was all right, man. It wasn't no big deal, man. Wasn't a big fan of the album. You know, it was kind of like when Pac died. And no, that reminds me now. Now let me just bring this up real quick, because now I'm irritated. Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm pissed off, and I don't care. You little Xxxtentacions. All right, let me tell you something, bro. All right, he goes on to DJ Akademiks Twitch. DJ Akademiks Twitch. And just disses Pac like so ridiculous. Like I'm a fan of yours, bro. I'm a fan of XXX. Your last album was a suicidal kind of album, but I dug it. It was cool. I rock with dude, man. I think he's got potential. I'm not one of those old head haters, man, that hate on all the new shit and all the new stuff. You know, I'm not. That's not who I am. You know. So I don't understand why all these new guys, these new rappers, have to take it, have to take it. Why do you have to diss Pac? Why? Why do you have to diss the legends? For what? And the way you do it was so disrespectful, bro. It obviously you know nothing about it. Damn it, you know nothing about it, bro. You wasn't there. You know nothing about it. Where's franchise? All right, cue franchise for me, because this dude, you know nothing about it. You will never understand it if you didn't live through it. All right, I was 18 when he died. I was his #1 fan. All right? If there was a Tupac fan club back then, I'd be the leader, the president. I was distributing all his underground stuff when it would get leaked to the masses, so we can hear it because we loved it after he died. Over 200 songs of unreleased material. You don't understand. You don't understand. You can't relive the moment. You know what I mean? You can't. You can watch whatever you watch, but you can't. And it's obvious to me that you're ignorant to a lot of the stuff. Talking about, I don't know what you were talking. He said Biggie was a better poet than him. Okay, well, I'm not even going to get into that, bro. Like, as far as poetry, are you kidding me? Biggie wasn't even a poet. Pac wrote poetry. He has a book of poetry. Just, I don't understand. Just leave his name out your mouth. Why do you, okay, when DJ Akademiks brought him up to you, it was in a respectful way. Like a good, and he's like, oh, I'm way better than him. He's, like basically saying Pac was trash. He goes, Pac couldn't make rock music. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? All right? If Pac didn't die, I guarantee you, okay, who knows what he would have done? All right? Who knows what he would have done? Like, you're crazy. You're crazy. He died young, bro, and he spent a lot of his time in jail. And you better watch yourself, man. You're going down that wrong route. I see you. I see you. You're going down that same route, man. You got to get your life right, man. I don't know what's up with you. I don't know what's up with dude, man. He could be a big, I mean, he is. He's a superstar. He's turned into, he's got a cult following, that's for sure. But, it's not just him. It's all these guys, man. They always seem to need to diss the legends, Pac and Biggie and everybody. You always seem to need to do that, and I don't understand. Keep his name out your mouth, all right? You know nothing about it. That's all I have to say about you, Mr. Xxxtentacion. Yes, I know how to say your name, all right? I'm not stupid. But, anyways, sorry about that rant. I just had to get it out because I seen it and I was irritated. I'm mad at it now. I don't like people dissing Nene, and I don't like people dissing Tupac. I just don't like it, all right? And I know, Big Al Big, shut your mouth. I already know what you're going to say, all right? I already know what you're going to say. Biggie better than Pac. I get it, all right? New York, we get it. There's no convincing New York. I get it. Don't want to have that argument, all right? It's a personal preference. Personal preference. That's what you like? Fine. I ride with Pac. Left side, west side, connection. Thank you. But anyways, so I don't know, guys. As far as this King of the Dot stuff goes, just wanted to bring that to you. Bring you the other side, because, there's always two sides to a story. So let's I don't know if Dizaster's even responded to this as far as let's see if Bishop has even tweeted since then. Let's see. Let's refresh Bishop Brigante's Twitter. All he said was, y'all propaganda pirates, make sure you keep it 100 and let it be known about the respect I put on everyone's name too, from Diz and everyone else we talked about on the West. Super fact. So apparently he talked about it. I'd like to seek that out and watch that and see what he actually said. But I'm sure it was what we basically heard here. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I don't know, man. We'll see how this all plays out. I wish the best for both. I love King of the Dot. I love Dizaster. I love URL. I love battle rap. And that's what's up, man. And like I said, follow all the bloggers. Follow all battle rap bloggers. All right? Since the YouTube stuff's happening, we need to follow everybody, support each other. And that's the only way we're going to continue to grow, man. 2018 is going to be a great year. And until next time, boys, peace.